There are hundreds of different Star Wars pops for the Skywalker saga and the animated shows, and with all the different Disney Plus shows, Funko is finally making show-specific pops. Andor was one of the first Star Wars shows released Season 1 in 2022. It was pitched as a 2-season show leading up to the events of Rogue One, and we are finally getting Season 2 at the beginning of 2025. I am hoping we get new pops because we never got a complete Andor wave. In 2022, Funko released 3 different pops right here through 3 different conventions throughout the year. You were able to pick them up on site, on the Funko website, or at specific retailers, which I believe was mostly Target for these, but don't quote me on that one. We need more Andor pops, so hopefully with Season 2 we get an official wave full of commons and exclusives. We absolutely need an Andy Serkis Kino Loy Funko Pop. He does lots of conventions and he is super talented, revolutionizing the film industry, doing motion capture and acting as Caesar from Planet of the Apes, Snoke in The Last Jedi, and of course Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Kino was a huge part of the show for only being in a few episodes and is probably the #1 pop we need. High up there is Stellan Skarsgård's Luthen, Denise Go's Dedra Meero, and Genevieve O'Reilly's Mon Mothma, but there are also so many other fun characters, and with Season 2, Funko really needs to step up their game for Andor specifically. I highly recommend picking these up now. You can easily acquire them for less than retail, anywhere from $10 to $15. There's a high stock of all of them, so it may be hard to see the price increase in the future, but before Season 2 releases, will probably be the cheapest they will ever be. Also, it's some great characters and good autograph potential, and only 3 pops so far. I think it's worth to add to any Star Wars collection, but let's take a closer look at them individually. The first pop up is, of course, Cassian Andor, the main character of the show. The very first pop released in the summer convention. I don't remember exactly what it was. Anyways, though, I really want a Diego Luna autograph. He seems so cool, huge inspiration. I can't wait to see him in Season 2. I just really want to meet him. It'll be super. I'm totally going to do a photo op whenever he ends up going back to conventions. I do believe he did one earlier this year, so maybe he's going to put his foot back in the door a little more. Because, yeah, if I get any Andor pop signed, there is another pop from Rogue One, of course, but I think I will do the one from Andor because it is his show, and I just think that is so cool. As you can see on the back, absolutely no common wave, just the logo and the Rebel symbol, which I am okay with because it looks pretty awesome. The pop itself is a little standard, not much to him, just a basic character standing there out of box. I'm not sure if I could identify it as Cassian. Either way, though, I think it's a really awesome pop. I'm just happy to get one of him at all. This is definitely a must for any collector, especially if you're a fan of Andor, and it might end up being the holy grail of the Andor pops in the future. They're of course going to probably make another Andor one, but this is the first one for his own show, and I think that the show is going to age beautifully. Super popular show within the Star Wars fandom for years to come. So I definitely think that this pop is worth picking up. You can see right there at the top it is pop 534. I love the green sticker with it. You can get it with the San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, that's what it was from. San Diego Comic-Con, I think. Either way, it is because it has like the eye sticker, I believe. Either way, I highly recommend just doing the retailer. You can literally pick it up from the Funko website still. So I would recommend doing that. The box itself is pretty simple, pretty standard. I do love the colors, love the representation of the logo, and yeah, this just makes me excited for Season 2. Either way, pick this one up. The next pop that we have is, I actually kind of feel like is a little bit more of a random character. She is quite important, but she isn't in every single episode. I think she's in a little bit over half of them out of the 12 episodes. Either way, we have Faye Marsay's Vel Sartha, a first pop for the character, so I am all here for it. Beautiful winter convention sticker right there, which is funny because I think the B2EMO is the fall convention, even though this pop is numbered earlier than it. So I just figured I'd go in the pop number order. Here we have her pop with the rifle in her hands. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, could I identify the character? Probably not. I like it in box for sure. On the back, same exact as the back of the Andor pop, but of course, we have Vel right there. I really hope to get this signed one day. It would be a beaut to add to the collection. Hopefully, maybe yellow or purple to help match that sticker. Yellow would look really good on this, or even white. I don't know. Either way, I love this pop. I'm happy to add it as the second Andor pop into the collection. The third and final pop is B2EMO, of course, Andor's droid, and I love him. He is super chill. All the Disney droids honestly aren't bad. I kind of love them all. BD1, BB8, Chopper, all of them are great. Dave Chapman actually does control and do some of the voices and some of the different remote controls for the droids during the shows and movies, especially since Disney has taken over, and I think he is fantastic, and I would love to add his autograph on this pop in the future, but this pop is a little bit more just for the unique character. And I think, again, you can see the fall convention sticker right there. Beautiful sticker, beautiful colors. I love the red that matches just the normal color of the droid. He looks really cool on the side. Definitely more of a unique droid that we've seen. I definitely think that picking up all the different droids is super fun. And since this is the first pop for B2, I definitely had to pick him up. And he completes the third and final pop of the small Andor wave that we have so far. Either way, look at the design of the pop within the case. It just looks so good. So much little details on his little mechanical parts, and I love the droid. B2 is awesome, and I am, again, stoked to add him into the collection. Although these pops are kind of simple and maybe even a little bit bland, they're very important characters, ones that we haven't seen before, specifically for the Andor show. I love the representation, I love the uniqueness, and I want to see more Funko. Definitely give us a second wave with Season 2, some comments, exclusives, I want to see it all. Either way, though, I do think because these are all convention pops, there is a chance they could go up in the future. Again, these are going to be the OG Andor pops, so they definitely have a little bit of power in that sense as well. I definitely recommend picking them up. Let me know what your favorite moment of the show is. For me personally, I love the chant at the end. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch this show before Season 2 comes out because it is fantastic. It is a totally different type of show from the other Star Wars shows that you've probably seen. But that's what makes this show so beautiful. And again, Season 2 will probably have some very big characters returning from Rogue One, so maybe we'll see those ones in pop forms as well. Either way, let me know your thoughts on this very small wave, how they could improve, and what you'd like to see in the future. Check out my playlist in the description to see a whole bunch of different Funko waves. Check out my most recent one, and other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, homies. Peace out. Bye.